It began with a single act of mercy. One ship, one dying man, and one choice that changed everything. Far beyond the edge of mapped space, in the cold dark between galaxies, a small alien vessel drifted through the silence. Its crew had never met a human before. They'd only heard stories of Terrans, the species that fought extinction more times than anyone could count, and survived. That night, their scanners picked up something faint, a signal, human origin, weak, dying. Most captains would have ignored it. Captain Raylan Var did not. Detected distress pod, human make, oxygen levels critical, requesting retrieval. The alien crew exchanged uneasy glances. Humans were unpredictable, dangerous even, but Raylan gave the order anyway. Moments later, a broken capsule was pulled aboard. Inside lay a man burned, frostbitten, his uniform barely intact. A patch still clung to his shoulder. TNS Vanguard, Commander Arik Holt. He was half dead when they found him. By every medical scan, he shouldn't have survived. But he did. For days, he drifted between life and death. The crew watching, unsure why their captain had risked everything for one alien stranger. When he finally opened his eyes, he whispered one word. "Thank you." Arik recovered slowly. He learned their language. He laughed at their strange foods, taught them Terran songs, and he helped repair their reactor when no one else could. The Alora crew grew attached, even the engineers who once distrusted him. For the first time in her career, Raylan saw a human not as a story, but as a person. Before leaving, Arik handed her a small metallic disc, old, scratched, engraved with a blue insignia. "If you ever need us," he said quietly, "use this frequency. Humanity remembers its friends." Raylan smiled. "And if we ever forget you, then the stars are in trouble," he said, smiling faintly. And then he was gone, his shuttle vanishing into the dark. The galaxy changed. The Vorth Dominion came, devouring systems, enslaving species, burning worlds. The Alorians, peaceful explorers, were no match. One by one, their colonies fell. Captain Raylan, now gray-haired and hardened, commanded the last of her people. A ship once meant for exploration, now packed with frightened families. Their engines failed near a dead star. Their power reserves dwindled. And as the Dominion's warships closed in, Raylan remembered that tiny disk, that promise. She whispered, "If you ever need us," and activated the ancient Terran beacon. "This is Captain Raylan Var of the Elorian fleet. To any Terran who can hear, we once saved one of your kind. We need help, then silence. Hours, days, no response. The Vorth fleet found them. 32 destroyers, 6 dreadnoughts. Enough firepower to vaporize their ship in seconds." Raylan stood on the bridge, her crew trembling. She looked at the empty stars. Maybe the humans never got the message. Maybe they were gone. Her first officer, tears in his eyes, whispered, "Captain, it was a good call." Raylan nodded, smiling faintly. "Then we die remembering we once saved one." The Dominion fleet fired. 1,000 lights streaked across the void, and then everything stopped. A blinding wave of light ripped across the system. Sensors failed. Engines froze. Every Dominion ship flickered, then went silent. The Elora crew gasped as shadows filled the sky. Hundreds of massive vessels emerged from hyperspace, black hulls trimmed with blue-white streaks, engines roaring like thunder. The largest bore a symbol none of them had ever seen, yet Raylan recognized it instantly. A stylized blue circle engraved on silver. Terran Defense Command. A deep, commanding voice echoed through every channel. "This is Admiral Arik Holt of the Terran Navy. Captain Ray Lynn Var, we received your call." Ray Lynn froze, her eyes filled with tears. He was alive, older, stronger, and behind him, humanity's wrath. The Terran fleet opened fire. No speeches, no mercy. Every Dominion ship disintegrated, torn apart in synchronized explosions that painted the void in white fire. Within minutes, the sky was silent again. Weeks later, the Aelorians walked once more under their twin suns. Terrans helped rebuild their colonies. Shared water, medicine, hope. At the heart of the new capital stood a monument, white stone, etched with the names of those lost. At its base, a single silver disc rested under glass. Below it, a plaque read, "One act of kindness can echo across galaxies." Ray Lynn often stood there, watching Aelorian children play beside human engineers. When someone asked her if she ever doubted calling for help, she smiled and said softly, "No one ever really forgets humanity. They just have to call. Once." And somewhere in the endless dark, the Terran fleet drifted quietly, watching, waiting, listening. Because when humans remember, they always come.